Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Kenny Stahl. One thing that I really want to change about myself is I want to become more interesting as a person. I think that would benefit me a lot. I just find myself to be very boring. And I know that this is something that is probably true because I never really have much to say to people. I don't really have a lot of life experience to really draw from to create interesting conversations with people. And I really want my YouTube channel to be successful, but I think that if you're going to have a YouTube channel, if you're going to be on social media, you kind of have to be entertaining, right? You kind of have to have a personality that people want to watch. And I know I've been told before that I'm boring, and I get it, but I think that it's going to be really important for me to work on this. I think that to be an interesting person, you have to be good at keeping the conversation going, always having something interesting to say. I feel like, that involves telling stories. I think that involves telling jokes. I think that just means, just being silly. And I just don't have that within me. I never allow myself to just be silly and stupid or, just kind of have fun. I'm in my head way too much. I overthink things. And because I'm sort of this, really socially anxious person and just nervous and all that stuff, it doesn't really allow me to just kind of, have fun, And one of the things that I'm going to try to do from this point forward, this is me basically trying to say, I want to work on that. And I want to give myself permission to embarrass myself on camera and, with people in my life, I think that this is one of the major reasons why I never really have been able to keep friends, or why I don't really keep in contact with people like my family or whoever. I think it's because I'm boring, I'm uninteresting, and if you're an interesting person, right? If you've got this thing about you that you're always good at telling stories or being funny, or you always have interesting things going on. If you have a crazy life that people find interesting, it's going to make you a more attractive person, right? Being interesting or not being boring, being outgoing, whatever these things are, these are things that make you attractive, right? So if you're trying to get a girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, it does help if you're good at having conversations and being fun to be with. It does help if you've got that thing about you. And even if you're going to do something start up a YouTube channel or do anything like this, like a podcast, live streams, videos, you have to have a something about you that people want to watch, or something about you that people want to be around, right? It's definitely helpful to be just not boring if you want to keep friends, right? Otherwise, they just won't text you back. They won't call you back or whatever, That's what I've learned. I mean, I can't say it for certain, and it's difficult. It sucks because that's just not me, I'm a really quiet, introverted person. Perhaps I don't have that much of a personality, but it's not necessary, right? To make friends or to be on social media, it's not necessary to be 100% outgoing and crazy and loud, right? There's a difference between being loud and being interesting. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you can't make friends or you can't be popular online if you are an introverted, quiet person. Being interesting involves a lot of stuff, and it just sucks though, because if you're somebody like myself who's not interesting, if you're somebody like myself who's kind of boring or lacks a lot of personality, it is going to be harder, right, to do the things that you want to do. So I really want to get better at that, and I think that one of the major reasons why I want to get better at this is because I I want my YouTube channel to be successful. I really, really, really want to grow this channel, and I want to make it better. And I just feel like my videos suck, and I think that I need to make my videos that I upload way more interesting and way more watchable. And you know, I sort of feel like I don't understand how people like even watch my videos. The few of you that are here, right? I have like there's like a few hundred of you that watch my videos on a semi-regular basis, right? I have over 10,000 subscribers, or I just hit that recently, which I'm very happy about. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys watching me. I'm glad I have an audience, but sometimes I wonder why, given the fact that I'm not very interesting. And there's an answer to that, which I'm sure has something to do with me, what I talk about as far as, depression. I talk a lot about myself, going through all this self-esteem issues that I have, right? I talk about all that, and I think people find me to be relatable when people watch my videos because they feel the same thing that I feel, or they think the same things that I think. And perhaps nobody out there is really talking about things, or not very many people perhaps are talking about things in the way that I do. There is something very important about being authentic. There's something very, very important about keeping it real, about being honest, about not being fake. There's something about that people like. So not only do you have to be interesting, but it has to be authentic, When I started up this channel, my goal was basically to be a self-help guy. Like, I wanted to improve people's lives. I wanted to make a difference in other people's lives who are struggling. Because, I started this channel because I was a teenager who had self-esteem issues. I didn't have friends. I didn't have a girlfriend. I just felt like everybody else was way more successful than me in school, and I just wanted to get better because I felt like a loser, And then I found self-help, and that sort of really, self-help sort of empowered me, It's not like a magic pill where you just read a self-help book or you listen to somebody motivational. It's not like your life doesn't just change because of that, but it's a process of realizing that things can get better for you and realizing that you have to take responsibility. So I became a better person because I learned some stuff in self-help that made me realize I don't have to be this loser. If I hate myself, I don't have to stay this way, right? Like, I can change, right? And that's what I'm saying right now when I talk about myself being kind of a boring or not very interesting person, is I don't have, if I don't like myself because of that, which honestly I don't because of that, I don't have to sit here and say there's nothing that I can do about it. I can learn how to be more interesting. I can learn how to, get better at being entertaining, being silly, not being in my head. It's a process, and it will take time, but I can get better. So I started this channel wanting to help people, and I slowly realized that I don't know how to help people. The only thing I can really do is just be myself and share what I think and hope that that perspective maybe matters to some people. So, like the first video that I uploaded that really got a lot of attention was a video titled "I Hate Myself and I Hate My Life," and talked about being depressed and self-esteem stuff. And I realized, because that video reached out to a lot of people, that a lot of people can relate to that stuff. So that's why that's why my channel, I've made a lot of videos talking about me being depressed and me hating myself and all this stuff that I uploaded. It's all because this is who I am, right? This is the stuff I struggle with. I struggle with this stuff, and I'm just trying to figure out how to get better. And I want to share this stuff on my channel. I want to be open about this. I want to document the process of me going through this and learning and struggling. It's not that I've figured things out, because I certainly haven't. I'm not better 100%, It's a process, I don't know. How many times can I say that it's a process in this video? I don't know. But I want you guys to know that I'm really changing as a person. I'm really becoming more confident in who I am. I'm really just learning how to not care what other people think about me and just do my own thing and try to do my own thing as best as I can. So when I make videos like this, it's not to be negative. It is to share the truth about myself and kind of where I'm at. And you might not care. Why would you care about me and like my life and how I feel, right? But for some people, hopefully, you realize that whatever you're going through right now, whatever you don't like about yourself, you can change. And you should be focusing on what you don't like about yourself and finding a way to get better to a point where you just don't hate yourself over it anymore. So I really hope that I'll become more of an interesting person, and I want my videos to be better. Over the past however many years I've been uploading videos, like 7 or 8 years, I just never really made any drastic changes to my uploading style. Just me sitting in front of a camera talking, and it can get boring. Like this video, I'm sure it's pretty boring. Been talking for like over 10 minutes, or I don't know how long now, and I think that it would make my videos more interesting if I edited the videos, if I had maybe some music, if I had some text or graphics or whatever. And I know that most people don't like it when that stuff gets overdone, which is why I don't do it, because I don't want to do it poorly, But I think that going forward, I want to make good videos, and I think it's going to take me time. I really do. I think that it's going to take me years before I really get this YouTube thing down. But I think once I get it down, once I figure this out, I think my channel is going to really take off, and I'm really going to do well. But who knows? Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just completely fail. I've been stuck, on this channel. I've been stuck not really knowing how to move forward, not really knowing what to do. And I've definitely felt for the past few years like I just am not making any progress with my channel. There's a couple things that I decided to change. One of those was not be so negative, be more positive, try to have a message that I'm trying to share. This channel really is me sharing, myself, my own situation, what I struggle with and what I learn. That's really what it mostly is. But this channel, I also want this to be a place where there's a community. We're all in this trying to figure our lives out, trying to be better people, trying to improve ourselves. That's what this community, I want this to be mostly. I want this to be a place where you can feel comfortable admitting the stuff that you struggle with, but not letting it get you down, right? Don't feel hopeless if things aren't going the way you want them to right now. Just know that you can get better, but you have to work on stuff. You have to really identify what's not going well and what you can do about it, and you actually have to take action and really try to make changes in your life. You can change, right? You can change who you are. You can change your situation. You can get to a better place. Not everything is going to just magically work out, but certainly I want my main message to be something like just an encouraging kind of you can do it, don't give up kind of mentality, right? That kind of message. And there's real potential for this channel to have a good community, for me to do a good job, but I need to find my voice. I need to find my entertainment voice where I can be silly, where I can just hang out and have fun. And I don't want my channel to be completely serious, mental health, self-help. I don't want that to be the case for so long. Like I want it to be like half serious, half self-help, half like I want one half to be self-help and mental health, and I want the other half of my channel to be just, I want to have fun. I want to be silly. I want to do embarrassing things. I want there to be inside jokes. I want you guys to feel like you can make fun of me, and I want to build community around that stuff, and I want to have fun, and I want this just to be, I want to do live streams often, and I want them to be a place where you can just come to chill out. I don't know, like there's a lot of stuff that I could do, and I don't know how to do it all yet. But I just want you to know, if there's anything I want you to know right now, is that I am really, really trying to figure out how to turn my channel into what I want it to be. And I think that I'm getting closer and closer to being able to do that, although it's going to take me time. It's going to take me probably a few years or several years to figure it out. But hey, if you're still here in 5 years, if you're still here in 10 years, I hope that you'll see this channel. I hope that you'll see me just really improve and change, and and I hope that you stick around. So anyway, with that being said, guys, I am going to work on me getting to be more interesting, getting better at talking and telling stories and being funny or being silly, and that's like one of the things that I want to work on. And I hope that if you struggle with these things as well, by the way, leave a comment if you find yourself to be sort of also in this situation where you're kind of boring, you're kind of uninteresting, and just share your experience with that. What do you think should be done? How exactly do you think you should go about improving this sort of thing? What do you think your advice is for me on this thing as far as being more interesting? Leave a comment about that, but also I am just gonna do my best to focus on this moving forward. And yeah, that's all I have to say in this video. I should probably end the video now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and being a great, community here. Sorry for, not uploading that many videos. I've just been stuck not knowing what to upload, trying to figure that out as well. But anyway, take care. I wish you the best in your life, and I'll see you in my next video.